Thanks everyone for taking time to talk to us. First question to you, Xavier Martinez. Earlier you were talking about learning from that Claudio Morero fight in that eighth round where you got dropped a couple of times. When you look back on that fight, do you sort of look at yourself now as a fighter, having learned from that experience and the win against Claudio? Now you're going up against Juan Carlos Burgos. Do you feel like you're now kind of coming into your own as a complete fighter, and they'll say win put you into that title contention at 130?
Yeah, I feel like this is boxing. Yeah, I feel like in order for you to find out if you're made for this sport, sometimes you got to go through adversity. I feel like since going through that, I learned a lot about myself, and I learned that I could be put through any situation because getting knocked down 2 times, that's hard to come back from. That could defeat a fighter mentally, especially a young coming up fighter. So I learned a lot from that fight. I'm excited to fight Burgos because I know he's gonna bring it. But I learned a lot from that fight. It helped me to become a more mature fighter. And yeah, after this fight, I hope I'll be in the 130-pound championship contention, and I hope to have a world title after this fight.
Quick question for Juan Carlos Burgos. You've challenged for a title multiple times throughout your career, and you've talked about how you want to still be at that spot where you want to challenge and fight for a world title and have big fights. Do you look at this fight at this stage of your career as that one, as where a loss could put you in a spot where it might be too difficult to overcome and maybe lose out on those big fights and title opportunity for the rest of your career?
Si sentís que esta es tu última gran oportunidad, que una derrota en esta pelea te pondría demasiado lejos de volver a pelear por un título.
Sí, esta es una pelea sumamente importante para mí. Sé que no va a ser nada fácil. Enfrente voy a tener a un gran peleador como Xavier Martínez y vengo listo y preparado para demostrar que Juan Carlos Burgos eh, todavía tiene ingredientes para hacer mejores y grandes cosas en este momento.
This is definitely a big fight for me, and I'm going to have a great opponent in front of me like Xavier Martinez, but I feel like I have a lot to give still, and I want to show that Juan Carlos Burgos is here to stay, and I have a lot to give still.
Thanks, everyone. Best of luck this Saturday.